Now, speaking of your pops was a pastor, right?
Yes, sir.
Like, what was that relationship like with him and him being a pastor, and then you end up being a Crip? Like, how does that dynamic work? Because a lot of people believe usually when you have like that father figure in your life, that gang banging shit don't normally happen.
Well, see, me and my daddy relationship was different. Me and my daddy got closer in my later years.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Now, my daddy, you know, when I was younger, I would be around my daddy and I would see my daddy, but I was prominently with my mom.
Gotcha.
So my life surrounded around their life.
Gotcha.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And because, see, a lot of people on my daddy's side was Bloods. You know what I'm saying? My mama's side was Crips.
Gotcha.
When I went over there with my dad, them niggas, all them niggas over there was down there Bloods. I was like, what the fuck going on, cuz? And they're like, nah, dog. It was a difference, like, you know what I'm saying? But I got to see from both spectrums because my family, they still love me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, by the time I got around my daddy, like that, it was too late for all that. Nigga, I was already crippin'. Like, nigga, you can't say shit. And then my little brother them was around more blood. Like, his uncles and cousins them was all blood, so he was influenced by the blood lifestyle. So it was, you know what I'm saying? It was different.
But the gang politic kind of in Texas, Bloods and Crips kind of kick it.
Homies now. No.
Oh, so back then.
This shit evolved everywhere. It's like that everywhere now. Really, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. For the most part, it became about more than that.
So
and I'm pro that. I'm for that. You feel me?
For sure. Now with the music, man, like kind of fast forward a little bit. So now you in the studio, you getting on, you doing your music. What was that first record that started gaining the attention of everybody around the city?
Oh. Probably Whip It.
Yeah, that shit hard.
But really before that, a long time ago, I had a song with Yung Joc. And it was playing on the radio right here. And we was performing, it was called I'ma Get It.
Okay.
This was like 2000, and I don't even want to say the wrong year. I don't know, might have been 8 or 10. I had a song with Yung Joc when Yung Joc had it, maybe in the club. I had a song with that nigga then, no cap. Niggas really sleep. Nah, for real. That bitch was on the radio and shit, all kind of shit. And that's kind of when I first, shout out to my nigga Brian Beater and Petey Week. Petey Pop Rose and Brian Beater, man. I had a song with my niggas. And I went out of town, did a show with Bun B. End up meeting Yung Joc here, the security.
Okay.
His name Neil. Shout out to Neil. All Bun B, all them niggas was Bloods, man. And then I was crippin'. I was like, man, I stood up. Steven Jackson, all them niggas were Bloods. And then I stood up. I was like, man, they were hitting up the camera. I was like, cuz, hey. I stood up and they was like, nah, we fuck with you. And they put me in front of the camera and just turned out that the head of security nigga that was there that was holding everybody down, he was a Crip. And he came at the end of the day and he was like, nigga, I fuck with you, nigga. I fuck with how you held your shit down, cuz. And then he ended up being like so many niggas head of security, like big rappers. And he just used to call me like, I'm in town, nigga, pull up. I used to take multiple niggas. Like, come on, we used to be around all these niggas. Big Meats, Jeezy, nigga, Tip, Joc. I used to be around all them niggas.
Oh, man.
When we was young niggas, I promise my niggas was around like, nigga, what? Cause they wouldn't believe, I knew they couldn't believe me. So I was like, bro, you gotta let me bring my niggas. They gotta see this shit. And I was actually taking them with me. So it's been a long time, bro.